everybody. Pretty breezy morning this morning. Nice though. Just going to nip out and do some aerial shots of some pumpkin fields up here. I want to see what it looks like. Maybe do a video intro, outro for bike as well. I can never seem to get a good intro together. Bit of a Tommy Fuckwit like that. My throat's freaking killing me. I've got some sort of stupid ass throat infection. So I gotta swallow a lot just to get my shit together. It's actually a lot cooler today than it has been for the last 3 days, which have been mental hot. Just crazy, crazy hot with mental humidity. It was horrible. Confused the hell out of me. Some silhouette bears. I thought they were real bears.
I hate those damn bears.
I thought they were real. The wife's with me. So anyhow, we're going to go up here. There's quite a big like lot on the corner where an Army and Navy store used to be, and they've demolished it now. So, and I think it'd be like a pretty cool spot to have the bike stood still and like have traffic moving behind it, so you get like blurred shots and what have you. We'll try it anyway. We'll see what we're going to do with that. And if I can remember where these damn pumpkin fields are, we'll try and do something there. God, my throat's wrecking. Feels like I've swallowed a barbed wire bat. I hate this bit of road. It's just this little bit where this cornfield is here. It's coming back this way from Norwich City and are somewhere around here. 3 deer just ran out into the road here. We were coming this way, no helmets on. Had jackets on them, leathers and stuff, but no helmets. And we just doing like 60, 65. Boom! I hit that one of them just dead on. The bike went sailing down the bloody road. My missus busted her wrist, I bust my thumb. It was pretty lucky actually. It was a hell of a flipping smash. The bike was, wow, it was like 6.5 grand's worth of damage. It was a it was a big mess. Luckily, we was okay. Well, except for the busted wrist and the busted thumb, but it could have been a lot worse. So, just take care out there with them damn deer. What the hell? I thought that was a small kitten then. It's a bloody paper bag or something, or an old diaper thrown at road. Wankers. I hate people who chuck rubbish out. Take it home, dirty bastards. I can't actually remember where these bloody pumpkin fields are, but I've got a sort of an idea. I think you turn off left up here where the little lakes are. I'm hoping that's where it is anyway. Dude, fucking hell, I wish this fucking truck would overtake or something. It is fucking way too close. I turned left because that fucking knob was right up with ice.
I figured as much when you were like gunning it and
fucking idiot.
He's a freaking trucker with no better.
Yeah.
Caring for kids, but killing motorcycles
Yeah.
all over America.
My wife just said that there was a trucker and he was right on my ass. He would have never, ever, ever have stopped. I was wanting to turn left, but I couldn't do because I knew he was going to hit me. So I accelerated away from that bitch and turned right instead. And my missus just said, you should have a sign outside, caring for kids but killing bikers all over America. Man, he was a fucking idiot. You know how long it takes a truck to stop, and he would have never, ever stopped, ever. What a fucking buffoon. Where did they go to? Yeah, there is, isn't there? I thought it might be a nice spot to get some pictures, but it don't look that good. Okay. Pumpkin fields.
It was completely submerged in the water and it just came up big burst and bloody weird.
Well, it looks like I was mistaken. I know this road turns to shit down here because it's on way to Edwards.
I think it's up the highway that way further.
But, you think? Whoops.
Damn. Even if we don't see it, it's cool. I'm enjoying the ride.
What?
Even if we don't see it, it's cool. I'm enjoying the ride.
I just can't think where it was. I noticed that one. I'm like, no, I'm not hitting you today. Not again. How strange is that? Just talking about hitting deer and there's one in the bloody road. I saw his head move. I didn't see him at first and I went, that's a fucking deer there. I'm sure it is.
Yeah. And you know when there's one out here, there's
Oh yeah,
more.
there's always more, yeah. They're never on their own. They're like fucking English buses. You see one and then a shitload come after you've been waiting for ages.
What I don't get is that there's a sensible way to go and then the other choice.
Yep.
And here always takes the other choice.
Yes. It could have just gone into the cornfield. But no, I'll run out in front of the mad biker. Well, I'm now going to finish off the video that I started the other day. Unfortunately, my sore throat turned into something much more serious. I went to the doctors the day after. Well, it wasn't the day after, it was the day after that. Because Sunday the doctors were shut, and I finally got into the doctors, and she took a look at my throat, and like she couldn't believe I was actually standing up. She said, "My God, your throat is almost closed." I said, "Yeah, no, I can't swallow too good." She said, "You're not going to be able to breathe too good. I'm going to have to get you an ambulance." I said, "No, I've come on my motorcycle." She said, "No, you can't ride that." I said, "Oh, you watch me." She said, "No, you're going to have to get your wife to drive it." So I had to nip to Walmart, get my wife, take the bike home, and then she whizzed me at high speed down to Evansville to the emergency department, where they put me on a drip and did loads of stuff, and then attacked my throat with this rather large scalpel and cut it about 13 times or something to let all this crap out of my throat. It was horrendous. I felt much better later. God damn, they gave me some strong drugs. It flipping near took my head off. Well, I didn't feel the cuts in my throat, so it must have been pretty good. But I must have been. It's like 2 days later now, and whew, my throat is really tender. Feels like I've been eating barbed wire again. Oh darn! I always seem to get here when the flipping schools and stuff are doing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to nip out to complete the video that we started the other day that I didn't get to finish, and then I could just put my drone shots in. Well, I'll put them in if they work for my intro, which I want to do, which I've been wanting to do since I started doing the videos. I just can't get them right. Well, I don't seem to get them right, to me, if you know what I mean. But I'll have a go with this one anyway. I got a couple of hours to kill, and I'll see what happens. I'm going to go down to the world's most boring road, as I like to call it, because there's never anybody down there. There's just a lot of cornfields and oil wells and stuff, and I'll just stick back on road and just see what I can film, see if I can get anything decent, and then maybe come back into Cornwall and try a little bit of something. I don't know. I'm not feeling very productive, but I'm not feeling very productive today. A little bit lackluster, if you know what I mean. And it's bloody hard talking, so I'm glad I don't have to do a full vlog. At least I can swallow a little bit now. Hey, things are looking up, eh? Oh, free bike wash coming up.